Greetings guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette and this is my channel Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I am a professional intuitive empath and today we're going to jump right into the video. What do your signs stand for? My angels have been talking to me to make this really clear because it's going to connect to another video that I may make more in depth, but I'll touch on it here. And this is about understanding your signs. We all read our chart or maybe read our zodiac signs in the paper or whatnot, or we at least know our sun sign, but we're not familiar with the rest of it. And this is something that has been a great hobby and study of mine, so I wanted to share this with you. So your sun sign is the basic you. It's how people will perceive and see you. The moon sign is the inner you, how you think and feel. Your rising sign is a public you, how people will feel like your persona is. The Venus is how you are in relationships. Venus, the planet of love, the red planet associated with relationships. Mars and Venus is ruled by Taurus, right? Libra and Taurus are very Venusian signs, okay? Mars is your passion, often associated with Scorpio and Aries. Aries specifically, Scorpio secondary. If you have it in Aries, you're outright passionate, bombastic. In Scorpio, you can be passive, aggressive, and punishing. Mars is your passion. Mars is considered the god of war. So Mars is how we get angry and feel, or how we feel about sexual encounters that are passionate. Mercury is your communication and your planning. It's how you speak and connect. And Saturn is your limitations. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, the biggest planet in our solar system, is a planet of luck. Also, it can be not good aspected if we're dealing with health or weight matters. Jupiter in an area in your chart can definitely cause some conflictions in areas there. Neptune is your spirit and deeper self. Neptune is also the planet of illusion, okay? It's ruled by Sagittarius, and it's a very tricky thing that can happen with self-deception in any kind of relationship dynamic, but it also serves a beautiful purpose to induce fantasy and dreaming, okay? Uranus, now you can change. I make that face because Uranus is like an unpredictable, wonky planet. Even the way it spins awkwardly, off axis, and it does anything. So it's very tumultuous, that planet. So where Uranus is really important for you to know, because that's the place where little surprises will happen, good and bad, in your life, and you kind of want to get a heads up on that. Pluto is your power. Now, the reason that I wanted to make this video and just do a quick little touch base with you is so many people, when they've been in a situation where they felt wronged or felt like something has not gone their way, will ask, what is someone's karma? And the quickest way to find someone's karma is to look at your chart and see where you have Saturn aspected. Saturn, for me, falls in a Virgo energy, which has to do with health, stomach issues, and various things of that nature. Okay, so look up Saturn in Virgo and you can see. We all have Saturn fall, or Saturn will fall a different place in all of our charts. So for someone that has wronged me, what they will experience is health issues because of the karma that we have attached, right? So because it's something that I have experienced, it's not anything you wish on somebody. You can't. They get whatever they get, but it will show up in various ways of health. So that's what I want you to do. Figure out where the Saturn is in your chart, and then you can figure out, if you're curious and petty, or if you're just curious about where Saturn is. It's good to know, because Saturn is a planet of hard, long lessons. Saturn in Virgo means that one might be prone, and I have certainly had partners that have been extremely critical, because Virgo is a very critical placement. I can be extremely critical, objective, observing, and circumspect. So it means that I have dealt with that, or parents that were extremely critical, because that's where Saturn, that's the lessons, was how could I be happy with myself no matter what anybody else thought about me, especially when I didn't fit whatever society said I should be, or a parent said I should be, or a partner thought I should be. I had to find balance in that. But when someone betrayed me, I understood what would befall the person that betrayed me because of where Saturn was in my chart. They will have people that are nitpicking and people that are circumspect and incredibly judgy. They will have a community that turns to them and maybe looks at them like, wow, you know, because that's the energy of our karmic attachment. Also, there may be some health issues. Now, that's not anything, you know, with the karma videos, there's always this disclaimer, like, we're not going to wish this on anybody, but every one of us has always wanted to know, what's the karma for what they did to me? Well, this is an easy, fail-safe way to tell. Look at where karma and Saturn sits in your chart and then still try to wish them well, because we can't outrun karma. She never loses an address. We have karma that we've accrued. I've had karma that I've had to pay for certain ways that I may have behaved as I have lived in this life. And I certainly am nobody's angel. Let me tell you, just because I talk to him doesn't mean I am one. And I have paid some karma, y'all. So that's how you can tell. Where is Saturn in your chart? And then whoever betrayed you, buckle up, buttercup, because that's how Saturn's going to pick them apart. Saturn takes 20.5 years to make a full rotation from the place that you were born. We have several Saturn returns, up to 3 if we're lucky. Prince Philip, who just passed away recently, had all 3 of his Saturn returns, which means that he had opportunities to reassess his life in various ways, God rest his soul, to make better changes and whatnot. I have videos up here about your Saturn returns in the different stages. If you want to know, please find them. And if not, maybe I will see if I can link them below. But I want you to understand, Saturn is associated with Capricorn and associated with paternal energy, father. Who do we associate in our household that teaches a lesson? Our fathering paternal energy. Even if you didn't have one, that's the energy of Saturn. Everybody gets a daddy, even if you don't have one, because you have Saturn in your chart. And that is a long-term lesson. So if someone has done something, or if they've hurt your feelings, or broken your heart, or betrayed you, or double-crossed you, and it's a deep karmic connection, this may not apply for the co-worker that was, you know, curt with you or something on Thursday. But if it's someone that you had a relationship with that was extensive and you guys played out a karmic cycle together, oh yeah, that karma's coming their way. So figure out where Saturn is in your chart, and then you can see. And again, try not to be too petty. I mean, guys, sometimes I'm petty. Real talk. We just got to call a thing a thing. All right, guys, so good to share some energy with you. Figure that out. Oh, where you can go to, I will connect that below, is cafeastrology.com and run a free natal chart. Usually it's probably well, it's free, but it's one of my favorites usually. It comes up pretty easily. All you need is the time that you were born, the place that you were born, and put in your name, and then it's going to spit out tons of information that you should read, which will explain where everything falls in your chart, paragraphs of information, and how it affects you, and see if it resonates. To thine own self be true, study to show thyself approved. In order for you to navigate life better, you literally have a blueprint in your astrological chart. So take a look at that. But then for those of you that are petty, Team Petty, P-E-T-T-Y, we ain't got no alibi. We petty. Then go see where it is in Saturn, and then you can see the Prakalisha or the hater, whoever tried you, how Saturn's going to show up in their life to course correct whatever they may have done to you, okay? All right, guys, so good to share some energy with you today. Come back, and we will continue to evolve together.